Starting at the back of your mat, roll those shoulders. 4, up, down, and back. 3, expand through the chest. Keep your shoulders pressing into those back pockets. Palms shine to the front. Inhale, up. Exhale, bow. Find that forward fold. Good. We're going to find a little walk, stretching those hamstrings. So lower your hands, step your right foot forward. Extend, drive those hips back. Left foot steps forward. Drive and push, bow forward. Hinging at the hips. Step. Press back. Right foot forward. Step. Hold it here. Bend your knees. Lift your heels. Lift your chest. Extend your legs. Releve off those heels. Bend your knees. Lift your chest. Straighten your legs. Rise off of those heels. Down, 2, up, press and lift. Down, 2, up, press and lift. One more, belly in. Hold those legs straight. We're going to walk backwards. Right foot back. Left foot back. Right foot back. Hold it here. Left foot is now in front. Yes? Bend your knees. Lift your chest. Right heel lifted. Maybe both are. Extend. Rise off of those heels. Drop for 2. Press. Extend. Drop for 2. 2 more. Let's go. Belly in. Last one. Lower those heels. Step to the back of your mat. Bend your knees. Heel toe your way out so that your toes are turned out. Your heels are in. Drop those hips. Lean to the right. So that right heel is going to pop up. Chest is lifted. Good. Now shift to the left. Chest is lifted. Take that left elbow. Place it on the inside of that left leg, right? So open that hip a little bit more. And close. Belly in. And close. 2 more times. Last one. We're going to shift to the right. Right heel lifts. Good. Elbow plugs in. Hand down. Open. Big rotation. 2 more. Last one. Good. Hands in the center. Heel down. Straighten your legs. Good. Reach your hands forward. Bend your knees and hop forward. Good. Do that one more time. Bend your knees. Reach your hands forward. Hop forward. Drop your hips. Clasp your hands. Press those elbows in. Release. Open those hips. 2, 1. Now lift those knees off of those legs. Drop the inside of your right knee to tap the floor. Left knee, tap the floor. Open, internal tap. Open, internal tap. One more either side. Straighten both of your legs, hands on the mat. Step into a downward facing dog. Tail high. Spread those fingers out wide. 4, 3, walk back. Hands meet your feet. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Fold. One more. Halfway lift. Fold and hold. Bend your knees. Roll it all the way up. Tail is down. Scoop that belly in. Roll your shoulders, stand up tall. Let's go. Inhale, lift. Arms up. Gaze follows those thumbs. Swan dive forward. Keep your knees soft. Rest that rib cage right on those thighs. Head hangs heavy. Really lengthen through that spine, through the neck. Release your hands down to the ground. Zip your belly up. Lift your chest. Walk out to a plank push-up position. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. The modification here is to take this up against a wall. So lean against the wall, hands on that wall, opposite elbow, opposite knee. For 4, 3, 2, down dog, hips up, back to plank. Again, slow. 3, point those toes. 2, down dog, plank. Again, here's 4. Lift those shins away from the mat. 2, down dog, let's go. Again, 4, 3, balance. 2, on those hands. Down dog, hold. Releve, 1 up, 1 down. Off those heels, press to the floor. Here's 4, 3, open armpits. 2, 1, slow roll into a plank position. Chin off of your chest. Good. Bend your knees. Press your shoulders behind your wrists. Lift your tail up. This is a puppy dog pose. Belly in. Shoot to plank. Let's go. Straight legs. Butt low. Bend your knees. Shoulders shift back. Tail drives to the sky. Shoot it forward. Bend. Push back. Lift tail. Shoot. Bend. Press. Lift to rise. Shoot forward to your plank. Hold it here. 4, 3, to tempo. Bend. Press. Shoot. Bend. Ceiling. Shoot. Bend. Hover those kneecaps. Zip your belly up and in. 3, 2. Last one. Hold that plank. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop to those knees. Point your toes. Sit back towards those heels. Active child's pose. So lift your elbows off of the mat. Inchworm those fingertips to the ceiling, to the front of your mat. Come into a tabletop. Zip up your pants. Take one wrist. Press it. Palm up. Knuckles down. Shift side to side. Good. Change hands. Our cardio section today is cardio abs. We're doing more planks. So get ready. We have 8 of each exercise. Shift into a plank. Curl those toes. Lengthen your legs. Booty below your shoulders. Hop your feet up in between your hands and roll onto your back. Lift your toes to the sky. Roll up. Hands down. Hop or step back into your plank. That is one. You have 7 more. Hop. Roll, lift. Return to that squat. Hop back to plank. Hop. Try not to cross your ankles. Here's number 4. Belly in. 3 to go. Now it's 3 to go. We have 8 of each. 3. 2. Woo. Hold your plank. Hold it. Hop your feet out. Hop them back in. Drop your heels to the right. Left hand up. Left knee to elbow. Back to plank. Hop your feet out and in. Drop those heels. Knee to elbow, not elbow to knee. That is 2. We have a out, in, drop, lift, crunch. Out, in, drop, lift, crunch. Return slow. Good. Hands. Ooh! In line with your shoulders. Hold your plank. Option here, drop to those knees, zip your pants up. Your booty is not back. Tuck those hips. Press them forward. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Out, in, bend your knees, lift your butt. Shoot to plank. Out, in, lift, plank. Out, in, lift, plank. 4 to go. 3 to go. 2. We have bunny pike-ups coming up. Drop to those knees. Catch your breath. Last one is hard. Last one is fun. Pike up. Lift your hips. Try to get your hips on top of your wrists. Spread your feet out wide. Land off your mat. Bend your knees. Hop together. Land in a pike. Up, out, lift, lower. That's 3. 5. Point your toes, land soft, bend through the knees. Final 1. Woo! Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Roll it up. Roll those shoulders. 2. Step forward. Grab your weights. Fix your hair. Fix your mic. Feet are wider than your hips. Knees are soft. Doesn't have to be a huge grand plie. Demi plie is fine. Palms face one another. Elbows are soft. Elbows are out. Lift your right arm out to the side. Do that again. Lift your right heel. 7, 6, 5. You can do this. Here's 4, 3, 2. Hips stay low. Left side. Let's go. 1 up, 1 down. Squeeze. 4 and 3, 2. Open up your chest. Same time. Let's go. Double arm, double heel. Double arm, double heel. Tail is down. Belly in. Zip up your pants. 4, 3. We're holding at the top. 2. Keep those heels high. Pulse. 8, 7, 6. Elbows up. Here's 4, 3. Lower your heels. Flip your palms. Pulse up. 8, 7, 6. Open your chest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your weights in front of your hips. Squat down, bicep curl. Squat, curl. Squat, curl. Squeeze your butt at the top. 2, 8 to go. 8. Lock your elbows in by squeezing your shoulder blades together. 6. No swinging. Elbows in front of your rib cage. 3, 2. Hold it at 90 degrees. Pulse. Lift. Add those hips. Bend. Pulse. Sink. Lift to a rise. Here's 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Curl up, halfway down. Curl up, halfway down. You have 8, 7, get those elbows in front of your ribs. 6, 5, squeeze those shoulder blades. Here's 4, chest open. 3, collarbones long. Hold it out, pulse and squeeze. 8, 7, shoulders out of your ears. Here's 4, 3, drop it all the way down. Halfway up, down, up, down, stop at 90, down, stop at 90. 4, 3, 2, touch your fingers to the floor, full curl, up and down, full curl. Press those thighs back, kneecaps towards your pinky toes. Zip up your pants, squeeze your booty at the top. 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Hold it halfway down. Punch it front. 8, 7, 6, at ears, shoulders, hips. Here's 5, 4, keep it going for 3, 2, good, palms face one another. Opposite cross punch. Tap your toes. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, feet out wide. Hammer. Up and down. Hammer low. Hopper step into curl. Down. Up. Extend those arms. Hopper step to curl. Down. Up. Jump in. Down. Up. Jump out. Chest proud. Sit that weight into the heels. Extend. Curl. Tail is down. Pull in. Tail down. Step wide. Singles. Down, lift, down, lift. No swinging. Use your biceps. 4 more. 4. Woo! 3, 2. Belly in. Woo! Lower those weights. Grab your bar. Weights are down. Weights are out, bars in. Left side of your mat. Let's hold that bar with an overhand grip. Side lunge. Side lunge. Up to a passe. Open your hip. Toes and knees face forward. Right hip opens. Toes and knees face forward. Big wide step. Push away. Last one, hold that passe, hold that figure 4. In and out. Knee in, knee out. Soft left knee. Press. Press. Here's 4, 3, 2, hold it open. Good. Step back into a curtsy. Curtsy. Passe side lunge. Drop that bar. Curtsy. Passe. High. Again. In. Out. Up. Down. Five more. Chest is proud. Sit back. 3, 2. Last one. Hold it here. In, out. Reach. 6, 5. Curtsy to second position. Wide sumo squat. 3. Soft left knee. Pull it in. Step back curtsy. Curtsy, wide. Curtsy, wide. Chest lifted, push away. Chest lifted, belly in. 3, 2, holding that second position. Bar in and out, in, out. 6, 5, thighs back, butt tight. 4, elbows up. 3, 2, 1. Bar flips. Left palm on top. Stand into your right leg. Rotate in that curtsy, right? So scoop up and around. Second position. Press out. Rotate curtsy. Press out. Scoop. Stir that pot. Scoop. 4, 3. Switching your grip on this next second position. On top, under, flip it, stir that pot to the left, press. Four more. 3, 2. Last one. Hold in that curtsy this time. Hold in that curtsy. Overhand grip. Reach overhead. Lean to the side. Lean, dip. Lift and lengthen. Lean, dip. Use that right side. It gets long. Pulls you up. Up and over on that left side. 3 more. 2, shoulder out of your ear, belly in, inner thigh squeeze. Stand into first position. Bend your knees. Sink your hips. Reach that up to your forehead. Take it around. Halo. Opposite side. Up and over. Make sure you're doing this without arching in that lower back. Tail is down. It stays down in between those heels. One more either side, please. Woo! To the right. Toes and knees turned out. External from the hips. Squeeze up those inner thighs. Side lean. Lift. Extend those arms. Pull away. 4 more. We can do this. 4. Why is this so hard? 3. 2. Last one. Good. Pull it down to your chest. Step out wide into your second. Reach that bar overhead. I want you to tuck your tail. I want you to dive and round into a pool. Good. Now drag that bar up the front of your body. All the way overhead. Tail tucks. Dive, scoop, and round. Scrape. Tail gets nice and heavy. Shoulders out of your ears. The lift is still active, right? You're not just slowly pulling up. Lift. Use your core. Belly button to the spine. Hold that bar overhead. Pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 4. Tail down. Alternate those heels. 8, 7. We are almost to the floor. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that heel. Heel toe your way to standing. Bar is out, ball is in. Bar is out, ball is in. Make your way onto your booty. Lift your tail, rolling back. This goes right at the small of your back. Lift it up. Good. You know why? This ensures a pelvic tilt. So I want you to make sure that ball is comfortable, because you should feel that scooping with the assist of the ball, which means you are activating your core and protecting your spine. Hands down by your sides. Open through the chest by pressing your shoulder blades and shoulders into the mat. Right leg forward, left leg back. Do a little split in the air. Split. Switch your split. Left leg is now in front. We're going to helicopter. So left foot out to the left, right foot opens to the right. Switch, take it all the way around. Now your right foot is lifted. Switch your split. Left leg leads. Switch your split. Here's your right. Now helicopter around the world. Here we go. Switch, switch, helicopter, switch, switch. Your belly button must be pulling to your spine. Your shoulders must be on the ground. Here's your option. Don't make your splits or your helicopters as big. You may feel that grinding in your hips and hip flexors. So be mindful of what that does to your core. So when I feel that grind on my left side, I automatically want to release my core and arch my back. So I know on that side, I got to shorten my helicopter wings, right? One side is easier. Beautiful. Let's find 2 more. Keep your head, neck, and shoulders down. Right leg is in front. Yes? Let's find scissors. 1, 2, hold 3. Bend both knees. Bottom foot taps the floor. Now extend your legs. 3 scissors. 3, 2, 1. Bend, extend. 3, 2, 1. Bend, extend. Point. What's happening to your shoulders? Pull them away from those ears. Belly button pulls to the spine. 2 more sets, 2 more either side. 4 total left. Good. Feet all the way up. Bend your knees. Lift your hips up. Remove the ball. Place it in between those ankles. This time, extend your legs as best as you can. I need that spine on the floor. So if your legs are straight and your back is arching, I would rather your knees be bent, spine is in. Lower those legs to the floor. Lift those hips. Find a plow. Tap your toes if you can. You don't have to. Roll down as slow as you can go. Drop those heels. Drop, lift those hips. Pull back to plow. Lower. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap. Lift before you float over. Lift your hips to the ceiling. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7. Slow and steady. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop them down. Hike up first before you drop off and plow. From the brain, seeing the beauty through the... 1 more. 8, 7. Use your hands to assist if you need to. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Ball off to the side. Rolling up to a seated position. One more exercise. Bend your right leg, extend your left. Take your left hand on the outside of that right foot. So I want you to reach towards the pinky edge side of that right foot. Sit up nice and straight. Drive that right heel straight out in front of you. Release your grip. Now take that right arm up and over. Gaze behind you. Good. Now see if you can shift back slightly. Keep your chest lifted and take that left foot off the ground. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Lower that left heel down. Take your right hand, lift it up and over. Grab the big toe. Flex your foot. Drive that heel out in front of you. Chest lifted, belly in. Good. Point your toe. Release your hands. 4, 3, 2. Lower all the way down. Sweep and drag your left heel up. Right hand reaches for the outside of that left foot. Big breath, shoulder down. Extend that leg out in front of you. Doesn't have to be super high. Get a good grip on that foot. Inhale. Reach that left arm all the way to the sky. Start to rotate and drop that hand back behind you. Your gaze follows. Good. Shift back. Find that C-shaped curve in your spine. Chest is proud. Lift that right leg. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Lower the right heel. Left arm sweeps all the way back, reaches for that left big toe. Release your hand, keep your foot and point it. Keep your foot lifted. 8, 7, 6. Start to lower. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Well done. Take a forward fold. It's time to cool things down. Let's start by sitting in our chair. I want your feet to be grounded. So if that means you need to scoot up, go ahead and scoot up. Extend your right leg. Bend your knee. Open up your hip. So the outside ankle is going to fall right on top of that left thigh. We're really going to open through the hips and stretch the glutes. From here, reach through your figure 4. Keep your foot flexed. And then reach your chest forward. Get a little bit deeper. Stretching through the hips, those glute muscles, your piriformis. This is really great for sciatica, to prevent it, to help with that pain, pinching feeling. Go ahead and sit up, right foot down. Left leg. So bend that knee, open up the hip. Keeping that foot flexed helps protect that knee joint. This may be enough for you, right? If you want a little bit more, thread your hands through that figure 4. Chest stays lifted. So you don't want to bring your chest towards your thighs. You want to bring your chest beyond those knees. Good. Pull your belly up and in. Come all the way up. Uncross those legs. Go ahead and move your chair for now. We're going to come down onto our back. Similar stretch, just a different way. Right leg lengthens. Reach behind that leg. Maybe reach for the calf, maybe reach for the heel. Just don't reach for the back of that knee. Elbows out. Give a little pull, lengthening through that back leg. Try to keep your leg as straight as you can. Good. Now bend your knee, open up the hip. Good. Try to relax that right hip open first. Then pick up your left foot, clasp your hands over that left shin, sitting up through the head, neck, and shoulders. And then on your exhale, go ahead and release head, neck, and shoulders, bringing that left knee a little closer towards your left shoulder. So bend those elbows. Make sure you're breathing. Try not to restrict that breath. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, bend those elbows. Go a little deeper. Slowly lower that left foot down. Uncross that right leg. Drop your knees side to side. Open up through those hips. Couple times left, couple times right. Kneecap straight up to the sky. Left leg extends. Flex that foot. Reach behind the thigh, the calf, or the heel. Try to keep that leg nice and straight. So drive your heel to the ceiling. Beautiful. Bend your knee. Open up that hip. Just take a beat here. Relax. Try not to have any tension in those hip flexors. Flex that foot. And then when you're ready, sit up. Pull that right foot off of the mat. Clasp that shin. Bend those elbows. On your exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Relax those shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, bend those elbows. Pull a little deeper, a little bit closer towards your chest. Beautiful. Last one, release that right foot down onto the ground. Left foot follows. And then just windshield wiper those feet, those knees left to right. Bring your knees into your chest. We're going to roll all the way up, coming into a tabletop position. I want your right foot to come forward, but that right knee is going to come to the right. Right foot behind that left knee. And then relax that knee behind your right wrist. Keep that foot flexed and then lengthen your back leg. Be careful not to sit on that right hip. I want your hips stacked. So press that left eye of your hip towards the mat. For a deeper stretch, peace fingers wrap around that big toe and then pull that heel away from your hip. We'll get in there a little bit deeper. Option to come down onto those forearms. As if your hips are nice and heavy on that exhale, pull that left hip a little bit lower, a little bit closer towards that mat. Beautiful. Curl your back toe under. Come onto your hands. Press up into a downward facing dog. Beautiful. Pedal those heels out. And then we're going to get into that same position. Left foot comes forward. So that left knee is behind your left wrist. And then your foot is behind your right wrist. Good. Pressing that right hip forward, which means you need a pelvic tilt. Don't allow your lower back to arch, your belly to hang out. Zip up your pants, pull that tail down to the mat, and then get those hips nice and heavy. One more breath. Beautiful. Hands on the mat. Curl your back toes under. Zip up your pants. Pedal those heels. Take your right foot, step it in between your hands, lower down your left knee while I fix my mic pack once and for all. Good. Square your hips up. Right hip tucks back. Tuck your tail, right? So exaggerate that movement. Tail tucks under. Now press forward. Belly in. That's how it should always be done, right? So you don't want to be loose. We really want to stretch that back hip flexor. You're going to feel it into your quad. Totally fine. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, take a lean to the right without releasing that pelvic tilt. This will intensify it a little bit more. So make sure you're breathing. Come back square, lower your hands. Right foot comes back, left foot comes forward. So first things first, find that pelvic tilt. Maybe it's easier to do that with your hand on your thigh. Pelvic tilt. So if you saw that, I was leaning forward, pelvic tilt. Now I'm already sitting up a little bit straighter because I'm tighter, right? So this is enough of a stretch for me on this side compared to having that tilt or releasing that tilt and then just leaning forward. So let's really get deep into those hip flexors. Reach those arms overhead. Let's take a tilt to the front left side. You'll feel this maybe in your psoas a little bit, your QL, those muscles in the front side, right? The side body, those obliques, lots of deep core muscles. Lower those hands down. Come back into that tabletop. Good. Wag your tail. Wag your tail. Awesome job. Let's cross our ankles, making our way onto our back. Right knee comes in to the chest. Take that right knee, cross it over your body, and allow that knee to fall to the left side because I want you to stabilize that low back, right? So instead of that shoulder being pinned down, your knee is up. Let's stabilize the lumbar. Beautiful. Extend your arm, your left arm out, and then I want you to sandwich your right arm on top. Good. So now your knee and your palm are resting onto that left side. Good. Open up halfway. Reach that right arm to the ceiling. Punch up. Release. Extend that right arm out to the right. Take that left hand across up to the ceiling. Punch. Release. Lower left hand down. Keep that knee on the ground the whole time. So what we're doing is getting some movement, some motion in that thoracic spine. We'll do one more without that lumbar. So if you're tight in your mid back and you lift your knee, you've now compensated and you're feeling that stretch through that low back. But let's really try to increase the rotation in the mid back. Punch, punch, punch. Release. I just stay. Awesome job. Good. Lower all the way onto your back. Bring both knees into your chest. Extend your right leg. Take that left knee, cross it over, drop it off on the right side. Extend your right arm, sandwich that left on top. Hand all the way up. Knee stays down. Punch. Release. Open up that left side. Take that right hand off of the floor. Punch up. Keep that knee grounded. Lower the right hand, sandwich left on top of right. Maybe open all the way up. So you should increase your range of motion every time. How do you know you're increasing it? How close that left hand gets to the ground, right? So here is where we stabilize when we punch up with that right hand. Lower. One more for good luck. Because it feels so good. Keep that knee pinned to the floor. Well done. Rolling onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Grab a hold of your kneecaps. Keep your big toes together. And let's roll through those hips. Pull those knees towards your chest, so much so that your tail comes off the ground. Change directions. Lower those feet down one at a time. Reach your arms overhead. But pin your belly button to the mat. Relax. Open up your chest.